Good morning, students. Today we are beginning with the last lesson of Science and Technology Part 1, that is Space Missions. We know that man has always been very curious about unknown places. One of them is space, and this has led to various space exploration programs. Substantial development in technology, especially space technology, began in the later half of 20th century and has resulted in the development of spacecrafts, making space voyage possible. A spacecraft is a vehicle or machine that is designed to fly in the outer space. A type of artificial satellite, spacecrafts are used for a variety of purposes, including communication, Earth observation, navigation, planetary exploration, and transportation of humans and cargo. So spacecrafts is a type of artificial satellite, we can say. An artificial satellite is an object that people have made and have launched into the orbit of the Earth using rockets. There are currently over 1,000 active satellites that have been placed into orbits around the Earth. The size, altitude, and the design of the satellite depends upon the purpose of the satellite. Artificial satellites are used to study Earth and other planets, to communicate with us, and to even observe the distant universe. Satellites can even have people in them, like the International Space Station and the Space Shuttle. The first artificial satellite was Soviet Sputnik 1 mission that was launched in 1957. A satellite maintains its orbit by balancing two factors. One is its velocity, and second, the gravitational pull that Earth has on it. A satellite orbiting closer to Earth requires more velocity to resist the stronger gravitational pull. According to the Union Concerned Scientists, which maintains the database of all active satellites in orbit, there are a total of 2,666 satellites in space, of which 1,918 are in the low Earth orbit, which is one of the orbits of the Earth. And it is the low Earth orbit where we find that there are about 1,918 artificial satellites. The low Earth orbits are found at a height above the Earth's surface, that is 180 kilometers to 2,000 kilometers. Additionally, space missions have been undertaken for close observation of various objects in our solar system. We can classify the space missions into two categories. In one type of missions, the objective is to put artificial satellites in orbits around the Earth for research and various other useful applications. The objective of the second type of mission is to send spacecrafts into outer space for close observations and understanding of objects in solar system or even outside the solar system. So one of the objective of the artificial satellites is to place them in orbits around the Earth and do research, and they have got a lot of applications, useful applications. We are going to study what are these various types of artificial satellites and what are their applications. The second objective is to send spacecrafts into outer space and to understand and observe the various objects that are there in the solar system or even outside the solar system. Now, till date, spacecrafts have landed and they have sent information also from the moon Jupiter, Venus, Saturn's moons, and even Mars. So in this chapter, that is space missions, we will be studying about artificial satellites and what are their various applications and various other things also. Need and importance of space missions. Today we can contact a person in any part of the world within a second. So this has become possible just because of the satellite communication that we have. We are able to contact any person anywhere in the world within just few seconds. We are not only able to talk to that person, but we are able to even video call the person and actually see the person talking to us live. So there are satellites that are designed to handle large volume of data, meaning they will work not only for voice calls, but also for video streaming, file sharing, texting, television, and so much more. So this is a gift of all communication technology that we have developed using satellites. We can gather information about worldwide events sitting at home. So today we are in a position to see what is happening around the world sitting at home. We see so many live events, live award shows, the news channels, the reporters are giving us live news, what is happening where. We see live streaming of matches, Olympic events, and so many other matches. So all that is because of the satellite communication. Due to internet, every information is available at our fingertips. It has become possible to get advance alert about natural calamities and take proper precautions. So we have satellites that are used for monitoring various natural calamities, disaster events, and even assessing the damages that might cause due to them. So communication satellites help to establish emergency communication in remote and inaccessible areas, and navigation satellites are used for providing location services. During war, it is possible to get information about actions of the enemy through aerial surveillance using satellites. So this is one thing that you all must have seen. You must all be aware about the movie Uri, and in that we had seen that how the satellites were positioned and they were useful to gather information about the enemy. It is also possible to explore the fossil reserves and minerals in the earth. Thus, there are unlimited applications of space missions. Today's space technology is an inevitable part of development of a nation.